everyone, welcome to Rakesh sir lecture, and today we are going to learn about prisms. So it is a part of geometrical optics. So the outline of this lecture will be, we should know the concept behind what is prisms and how you are going to identify a prisms, what is the definition of prisms, and few important terminology related to prisms. So the lectures will be very interesting. So we'll be just concentrate on the videos. So first step I want to highlight like how we are going to identify a prisms. So if you have to identify a prisms, the first concept is or else better I will use whiteboard. The first concept is, I will take black. It should be 3D optical medium. Anything first it should be 3D, but we know it's just becoming a 3D optical element. It doesn't be a prisms because lens, we are seeing some lens that is also transparent 3D optical elements. Better what is 3D transparent, right? 3D transparent 3D transparent optical element. But anyway, 3D transparent optical elements should be there, but there are several other optical elements which are 3D. Likewise I told lens, right? So they are 3D structures, even they are transparent and optical element. But not all 3D optical elements are prisms, but there are additional characteristics. So how you identify some optical element as a prism? So just see this again. So here first characteristic I told it should be 3D optical element. Remember this is a major important things. Then next is prisms should have identical and parallel end. It is a 3D dimensional shape which have identical and parallel ends. This is very important. So identical and parallel end. So see here, as you are seeing here, so it should be identical and parallel end you are seeing here. So what you can see here is, I hope you are seeing here. So you see here this one is triangle, right? This one I am showing you, this one is triangle. Here also you see this part, this one is triangle, right? So this both are triangle, that means this both are identical. If the same shape are there, then we call it as they are identical, right? And parallel end means they are inclined to each other with parallel, with 0 degree, with the same in the same line, right? So this triangle and this triangle are aligned in the same line, right? So this triangle are aligned in the same line, so they have parallel end. So first it should be 3D. First characteristics, it should be what? It should be 3D, right? It should be 3D optical element. And see here, and second I told it should have parallel, identical and parallel end. Identical and parallel end. Identical means same, identical and parallel end, right? Identical and parallel end. So now you are able to see that. See again, we are seeing here. So I will be, yeah, so just keep seeing. So you are seeing this both are identical and parallel end. Identical, they are identical, triangular in shape, right? So identical, this also identical, so they both are identical and they are parallel, right? Now, and the naming is given based on this end, identical and parallel end. So this is triangle, so we call it as triangular end. So two triangular end is there, so we call it as triangular prisms. And third characteristic is other surface should be flat. Three rectangle surface is there, right? Three rectangle surface. So you are seeing here, I hope you are able to see, this is one rectangle surface and one will be front, this side. This can be better visualized when I will showing other triangular prisms, so that time it will be better visualized. Okay, what about this one now? What about this one? Is it a prism? This one, is it a prism? Yes, of course it's a prism. So the prism, for the prisms, what I told, three characteristics. First, it should be 3D optical element, right? 3D transparent optical element, or optical element itself is transparent. So 3D transparent optical element. So of course this is transparent. And next is it should have identical and parallel end. And third is other surface should be flat, and all flat surface, another surface should be flat. So here you are seeing this is rectangle, one end is rectangle and other end is also rectangle, and they are in the same line. You are getting it? They are in the same line, so they have identical rectangle and rectangle, and they are in the same line. They are identical and parallel. And even other surfaces flat. You see other surfaces here, they are flat. Other surfaces are flat. This top surface, this is the side surface, it is flat, right? Similarly it will come in this side, so that other surfaces are flat. So this is a prisms, and as I told you, the prism name should be given based on this end, right? Based on this end. So what is the end? Rectangle, so it should be called as rectangular prisms, right? So now keep saying, yeah, of course this is rectangular prisms because the end are rectangles, right? This end and this ends are rectangle, and other surfaces are rectangle faces. Of course you are seeing, able to see here, other surfaces are rectangular. So this is rectangular prisms. I hope you have some idea now. Now tell me once more, I'll pause this, tell me once more, what three conditions should be there for to be a prisms? For a be a prisms, first it should be three-dimensional shape, three-dimensional optical element. Second, it should have identical and parallel end, and other surface will be flat. The concept will become more clear. Just keep saying. I will give you some other examples related to this, right? So one will take examples which has identical. One will take which has not flat surface. For example, so because if you take, now we have seen triangular prisms and rectangular prisms, right? But whom to not called as prisms? Just see it. Do you think this is a prisms? Why not? This is a prisms or not? Just think. Because this is optical element, and of course this is three-dimensional, and as you are seeing here, it has identical, here circular, here also circular, so it has identical, and even they are parallel, they are in the same line, identical and parallel end, right? Identical and parallel end are there. Now but see other surfaces, other surface is not flat, other surfaces here is not flat, it is curve, right? This surface is curve. So as the other surface is not flat, that means third condition is not satisfied. This geometrical figure should not be considered as prisms, right? This should not be considered as prisms. So I hope you have got this. They have identical and parallel and circular, right? But the other surfaces are not flat. It is curved surface. So this is not a prisms. Now we'll take examples other which is having identical and parallel end, right? So that lacks identical and parallel ends. So then you will have a clear idea about identical and parallel ends. Let's see this one. Now you see this one. This is triangle, right? Down one is triangle. Here up one is also triangle. You are getting one. This is triangle. Up one is also triangle. That means they are identical. First condition, it is 3D. Yes, of course it is 3D geometrical figure. And second condition is it should be identical and parallel. So of course they are identical. Both top and bottom are triangular, so identical. But they are not parallel. See here, this is inclined. This top is inclined, so it is not parallel. So and third condition is other surfaces are flat. So of course other surfaces are flat here. You are seeing it. All sided the surfaces are flat. But as this is not parallel ends, they are not in the same line. They are not in the same line. Roof and bottom are not in the same line. So it should not be considered as prisms, right? So same thing we'll be explaining here. So even they are identical, they are not parallel, right? So identical ends is there, of course, because both shape are same, triangle shape, but they are not parallel because they are not in the same line. They are, the top roof is inclined here, right? Now once you know about this, I hope now the concept has been clear, but to make it one more better, we'll take one more example. So now see this one. This is rectangle, and here top is also rectangle. So of course this is a prism. It's simple because if I want to explain here, this is top and bottom. They are identical, right? Rectangle and rectangle. So they are identical, and right, and other surfaces are flat. So it, of course it is 3D. They are identical and parallel, right? They are identical. Roof and top are identical and parallel, and other surfaces are flat. So this should be considered as prisms. Yeah. Now what about this one? Again interesting. You see this one. This, it is 3D. Yeah, 3D geometrical figure. After that it is having identical because rectangle on top, rectangle here, and again rectangle here. So they have identical, they are identical, but they are not parallel because you see the top, it is inclined, right? It is inclined. They are not in the same line, so they have not parallel ends. They have identical ends, but they do not have parallel ends. So and other surfaces are still flat, but as they do not satisfy the conditions, as they are not parallel ends, so this should not be considered as prisms, right? So I hope you have understood this, and you have a clear idea how to identify a prisms. So once you know how to identify a prisms, then I will go to definitions now. It is transparent optical element with flat polished surfaces, right? With a flat polished surfaces. So most commonly used prism is triangular prisms, mainly in optometry. So now we are going to see few parts of prisms. So first one we'll call it a vertex. Vertex means corner, right? Vertex means corner. So in a prisms, See, triangle is two-dimensional, but same if you take the three-dimensional, it will become prisms, right? You just imagine this is one triangle. Again here one more triangle, here one more triangle, here one more triangle, here one more triangle, here one more triangle. So you can think of it is a group of triangle, right? And group of triangle, once you uh, just you think like in a land, in a soil, a land, you made a triangle, you made a triangle, and then you started digging up, you made a triangle on the land, right? And then you started digging up, digging up, digging up, and up to this much depth you have dig, right? So you have a dig, right? You have a dig or depressed area in the form of triangle. So this is the depressed area in the form of triangle, and that is called as, that becomes 3D. Once you dig it, it becomes 3D. Once just you make a mark, triangle mark on the land, it is triangle. But same mark, once you started digging in, digging, then it will become prisms. I think you have seen in some temple, maybe probably they have, we call it as tribhuj. So tribhuj or chaturbhuj, either in three, tribhuj means three, and then they have dig it, they will do home and all, right? Uh, and even in chaturbhuj also will do home and all. So both should be considered. If that is optical element, then a transparent element, then that same geometrical figure should be considered as prisms. Now see the parts here, corner. So corner means vertices. So how many vertices are there? Here one. In a triangular prisms we have how many? Six vertices, right? Then we have edges, that means the line, sorry, we have line. So the line connecting the vertices, the line connecting the corner. So how many are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, sorry, 8, then 9. So this is 9, right? Now coming to the lateral face, or simply we'll call it a face, and or we'll call it as surface, surface or face, right? So how many surfaces are there or face are there? One is this face, triangle face. Other one is, you are seeing this side, this one. Other one you are seeing this, right, bottom. Other on the same, how we are showing this side, similar like opposite side is there. You can how can you point it, but you have to know that. Another one again here, triangular face. So how many faces? One is down, one is this side, one is this 3, one is this face 4, one is this one 5. So we have 5 faces. Out of 5 faces, one is 2 is triangle, one this side, one this side, triangle, right? And other 3 are, one is like down, one is that side, and one is this. So these 3 are rectangle face. And you have to remember, refraction occurs only through the rectangle faces, right? So I hope now we have a better idea about the prisms. So you know about prisms. Now few terminology related to prisms. So what is the terminology is, you have seen here, this is a triangular. I told you here, this surface, rectangular surface, and of course this side also is one surfaces. So this both surface, they are meeting, right? Both surfaces, they are meeting, and they are meeting and forming an angle. So this angle is called as angle of prisms, right? So that means this is called as refracting surface, because 3 refracting surfaces is there. So what is the angle of prisms? Angle is prism is the angle between angle between 2 refracting surface, right? So this is called as angle of prisms, right?